Live from Arlington, Texas, it's AT&T Stadium, home of the Dallas Cowboys. And there's a hole in the roof so God can keep an eye on what the devil is doing. It's time for Supercross coverage on the Big 49.
All right. Take off your hats, you idiots, and stand up. All right, God bless America. All right, gentlemen, we are already racing for the 250 main event number 1. We've got some carnage on the track right now. Doesn't look like a red flag will happen, but they are racing. You want to break out and come back when this is over?
We can do that. All right, I'm going to jump into the GNR, and we've got 7 minutes left in 250 race 1.
Yeah, nice.
Live from Arlington, Texas, it's AT&T Stadium, home of the Dallas Cowboys. And there's a hole in the roof so God can keep an eye on what the devil is doing. It's time for Supercross coverage on the Big 49.
And here we are, gentlemen. It's main event 1. These are 3 separate main events.
All right, hold on, Stretch. I got a question, man.
What do we got? We got
that intro. When did you do that intro? What you were into yesterday. That intro right there.
Did it yesterday. Lately I've been doing a special one for every single round of the Supercross.
All rounds of Supercross.
Tell me thinking, just go back in time here. Think of Stretch doing that intro right here.
Yeah, well, first of all, he's got one of those little, they kind of look like a broomstick horsey, and he has, it's got a little horse head on it.
The fake hair on the tail.
Yeah.
Does he melt it?
He sits on it with this little cowboy hat
He goes back and forth.
The piece of straw out of this thing.
Exactly.
Okay, I got you.
Moto's running around next to me dressed as a horse with a tail butt plug in. They have those. He's running around being a furry.
Yeah.
Oh, my
Okay,
God.
that's making sense now.
Hunter
Good
Lawrence,
intro.
by the
You
way.
just had to ask, did you?
Yep. Hunter Lawrence is your winner, and Nate Thrasher is in second place. And that's really all you need to know because those two were way, way, way ahead of the rest of the pack. They were setting a pace.
You know what I'm noticing, though, on this? You got Hunter, Thrasher, and Anstey. That's the 1, 2, and 3 out of that 250 first race.
Yeah.
And it's interesting because Max has been wallpaper for the longest time,
But
except for the fact that when Stretch would actually tout his name when he was riding a Suzuki.
Yeah.
And now that he's riding that Honda and he's
fast.
jumped down to 250s, he is unbelievably fast and dominant in 250s.
Yeah, and by the way, smart. He knows, like, all right, why am I going to ride my ass off and fight with these two up front? I'll just play the points game. And he's playing a very smart game this year and staying in the title hunt.
By the way, on the TV right now, all they've got is hot Monster Energy girls.
Yeah.
And I'm all about that.
I forgot what you guys were saying.
Isn't it cold there today?
I'm like, ooh,
There's a
yeehaw.
snow woman out front.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm all about that. I'm like,
Yeah,
yeehaw.
I think we are woman kryptonite on this show the more we talk.
We're woman kryptonite?
Yeah, we are kryptonite to women. It's not like, oh, these guys are awesome. I like them. It's like,
I would have thought we were like, just,
You're not part of our 17 listeners?
like,
No.
it's,
we are kryptonite to women. Trust
hey,
me on
Annie's
that.
girlfriend listens. Because he force feeds it.
Oh, because he force feeds it to
Yeah,
her.
he makes her.
Got it.
I think he straps her into a chair.
Against
Duct
her
tape,
will.
and it's like, listen, we're watching the Supercross and you're listening to these idiots. It's fun.
You can listen to Little Big 49, then you can leave.
Yeah,
Exactly.
there you go.
That's kind of funny.
He's the
Shout
new
out
Dom-
to Andy
He's the new
Ashlaw.
Dahmer.
Yeah, I think we're gonna get
Best Supercross cooker there is.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
he is a great
Yeah.
Supercross cooker. I think we're
puts
gonna
it
get more
down.
snow here before long here in Southern California. so-
Okay, during the break in the last segment, I walked outside to check my mail. It's cold as hell at my house, and I am not inland like you guys are right now. I imagine it's really cold
It was
outside.
38 when I left my house.
Oh,
Gunner.
dude, up here in the valley, it is so freaking cold right now. It is like right at the base of the hills. It's just cold.
I honestly rarely ever say it's cold. Oftentimes, I run around at work on the overnight shift with no jacket on at all because I'm moving around and I stay warm. It's
Yeah.
cold outside right now.
Now, can you answer this question for me?
Mike would be laughing at us.
Are you usually carrying your little wooden horsey, the little broomstick horsey, with you?
If I don't have it stuck in your asshole, I do. Oh, man.
Just curious. I didn't know.
Stuck
if you,
up your butt
I
like
did- I
Dahmer.
did- I did not know if you were carrying your little wooden horsey with you. That's all.
That's a rumor that Dahmer died with a broomstick up his butt. Is that
Yeah,
true?
that's what I've
I've
heard,
always
too.
heard that rumor.
Wow.
That they broomsticked him. That's how they killed him.
Yeah.
Like ruptured intestines. That's a way to go.
That's
pretty
a
gruesome.
that's a suck way of going, man.
yeah. No, I'd rather get eaten by a
But
shark.
for a guy that actually used to eat people, I think that
Yeah.
that's still probably pretty timid for the way to go down. Just
Yeah,
just a thought.
he deserved worse.
Yeah.
If there is worse.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's worse. There may not be anything
There's
worse
So
than that.
so
Very
so,
bad.
so Jason out here on the prairie, cowpoke Jason over here. What cowboy knowledge can you give us for this moment?
Yeah.
Oh, you need some?
Yeah, what do you got,
we always
Jason?
need some cowboy knowledge. We always need
let's
to know
check
what
it
you
out.
need to know. I mean,
We got some trail mix beef jerky working. That's
Yeehaw.
Western.
Wow.
When in doubt, let your horse do the thinking.
There you go.
okay, I like that.
What was the one about it being dumb?
Have you guys ever had horses? Any of you?
No.
I did. I had two.
I don't like them. They don't have kill switches.
No, but you know what's weird? They're at least as smart as a dog.
They are.
They're
Oh,
very
yeah.
much like a dog. Like they know their name. You whistle, they come. They want affection from you. That they're very much like a giant ass dog that hurts when it steps on your foot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one's for Stretch.
Okay.
May your belly never grumble. May your heart never ache. May your horse never stumble. This is may you cinch never break. Your cinch, on
Your
your
cinch.
horse.
My winch?
Yeah, your cinch.
No, yeah,
I
cinch.
got a few winches.
Yeah. yeah. Your cinch. Your cinch.
Oh.
cinch.
Your cinch.
Oh, cinches. That's different.
Hey, Winch, give me a beer.
Yeah, that's different. Okay.
Oh, that's
sorry.
Wench.
Hey,
Oh.
for Stretch.
Brokeback Stretch. So we've
Brokeback
got- yeah, looks like we got 450 Moto 1 coming up.
Okay. By the way, I noticed
Got away
this
with that.
during the 250s. I noticed this track is fast as F. It is not very difficult. They're just flying through it.
They are
Yeah.
flying through it.
And it looks like it's going to rut up pretty good. And the turns in this freaking track are the fastest turns I've seen all year.
This is a good
Get
one.
into-
Real
get into those
cowboys
turns.
don't need to correct people. They just smile, nod their head, and say yep.
Sounds like Eli Tomac wrote that.
That's wrong. That's
sounds
a
like-
wrong ass
That sounds
statement.
like something Eli Tomac would have done.
Because a real cowboy get out,
Yep.
punch you in the face, and tell you how wrong you are.
No,
Yep.
each to his own. That's the cowboy way.
Yep. Sounds like
that's
something
not
Eli
true.
Tomac would say.
Sounds like the
Tomac's
Duluth
like-
underwear
He's kind of
commercial.
cowboy-like being up in Colorado. Doing
And
his own
Cortez,
thing.
Colorado is very cowboy. It's
Yeah.
very cowboy up there.
You're going to
So-
have to hold on tight because the rodeo's just getting started.
Ooh,
got
look
it.
at that.
Jason's here all night.
Wow. he did that one for you, Brokeback Stretch.
Okay, never mind. I'm going to hold a story. I was going to tell you guys a story that I am not going to tell. I just did an internal edit right there that was gold for us. I just did an internal edit that is amazing that I wouldn't have done just months ago.
Oh, dear.
Yeah. 450s are in the gate ready to roll. I see the
Yep.
red #1 number plate of Mr. Eli Tomac, and I don't know why, but he looks happy and fast.
Happy, fast, and guess what?
And very rich.
Yeah, standing on a pile of money.
Look who's standing there. By the way, we got
Yeehaw!
yeah, hey, that's a little cowgirl Will Christensen right there. Yeehaw. That's what
She
I'm
got a
saying.
cowboy hat on?
She should. She looks good.
She should have a cowboy hat on.
There's Coop right there, living
There he
rent
is.
free in everybody's head.
Yeah, he is.
Everybody but Eli.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think truly Eli's the only guy unfazed by Cooper Webb.
Yeah, Eli does not have a vacancy sign for people to come live in his head for free.
No
That's
one.
for sure.
No one gets in Eli's head.
No, nobody. But
Maybe his dad.
Ken Roxon is pretty much a giant Holiday Inn. So come on.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Dance party.
Party's on.
Just saying. Just saying.
Cooper Webb looks laser focused and ready to roll.
And he is paying attention to last week's little spill there. So,
Yeah.
all right, there. So 450 Heat 1. Anybody want to change, or not Heat 1, but Moto 1? Anybody want to change their picks?
I can't.
Yeah, no. Mine are
Okay.
too good.
I got strong armed by an 8-year-old, like Stretch says.
Yeah, I'm
All
too
right,
solid.
there. All right, there, cowpokes.
I mentioned I might want to after this, but you can't once a race is run because it's a triple crown, so there's no
Exactly.
changing after the gate drops.
Yep.
But everything I think depends right now on how Chase Sexton comes out in this first race.
Speaking of Chase Sexton, he's on TV right now.
Kid's fast, man.
Yeah, he is fast. He's a fast one.
God, he's fast. And he's a speedy guy, and this is a speedy track. Chase may be the dude tonight.
Well, he may be. But
Yeah.
at the same time, Eli just got his contract signed, sealed, and delivered, which I think was the focus of his grumpiness for the past couple races.
I think Eli's bike is running on racing fuel made of cash.
Yeah.
They
lots
just
of it.
grinding up cash and putting it in Eli's gas tank.
Right.
It's
Do Yamahas run on straight cash? You just take cash and just throw it in the tank?
You
there?
just put it
Just-
right in the
they
tank.
do.
That's right.
Got it. Okay. Got it.
Wow, I agree with that. By the way, that story I had a Moto Minute I think I ran yesterday.
Hey, by the
and
way, there's a little lovely on the TV. My name's Moto. I work at Big 40 on
Club
radio.
MX selling a race bike for $32,000, putting it up in a classified ad, which is just shows you how expensive they are. Even though we've heard Eli and some of these
450
guys have
Race
that.
1 has started.
Some of these guys have that much cash just in their suspension.
Yeah. Well, Eli Tomac suspension. Oh, that doesn't look good.
Anderson.
All right. We will jump
Oh,
out
bad.
and we will be
Oh,
back
oh,
right
oh.
after corrosion of conformity
And somebody that's up there
another
that
10
nobody
minutes.
has on their list.
That had to hurt.
Yep. Nobody has him on their list. All right. It's Big 49.
Live from Arlington, Texas, it's AT&T Stadium, home of the Dallas Cowboys. And there's a hole in the roof so God can keep an eye on what the devil is doing. It's time for Supercross coverage on the Big 49.
And man, what a main event number one for the 450s. Eli Tomac taking the win. Kenny Roxon looking damn
Sexton
good
on
in
third.
second. Sexton in third. Sexton, by the way, the most impressive rider on that entire race to me, because you had a big crash in the first turn involving Jason Anderson running into the back of Roxon, and then Sexton drove his bike right into the ass crack of Jason Anderson. And at that point, he was way back, and the fact that he got the third is highly impressive to me.
Well, I think it's also awesome the fact that Anderson was the first one to go down.
In the first, dude, but then he literally got Chase Sexton's front tire between his ass cheeks.
Yep, but and here's the other one that was kind of funny about this. Guess who got in number 2? Mr. Chicken Wagon himself.
By the way, Kenny looked good that race and was giving Eli some heat.
Yeah, he was coming up on
I'm going to have to say that I'm going to give Big 49 a little credit on that. Because every time we talk about somebody a lot on this radio station,
Yeah.
they seem to do really well.
Yeah.
Well, then Kenny Roxon should be the champion right now, and that is not true.
Well, he came in second. He came in second, which is really doing really well.
Kenny looked good. Kenny came out hard and stayed with Eli. Was the only guy that really stayed with Eli the whole way. And there was a pretty good gap between 2 and 3.
By the way, I have to give mad shout outs to
Can you take that music out of my ear? It is deafening.
Oh.
That music bed. Thank you. Oh my God.
I have to give mad shout outs to NBC because they just have the perfect shows that really do sync up with Supercross.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
They really do.
Maybe for Oakland.
I mean, I'm going to be
Megan, look at this little girl, the little rubber doll.
I'm just saying,
that's
it's-
like porno for Moto.
It's the perfect. They do just such an amazing job with just. Such
I mean, you're
great
saying they're
shows.
in Texas right now, and they should be doing some country stations.
What was the one
I think it's just-
Grandview Club or whatever?
I
the
think it's just
sitcom.
I think it's just perfect though. I think whoever does the continuity for them is just on the money.
Right on there.
I think it's just. I mean, you couldn't get any better continuity as far as shows.
I think what happens is they've got a captive audience, and they're like, let's force feed them promo after promo of all of our stuff. It just happens to be all of their stuff is garbage.
Here's the other thing that I was really amazed at, and this is something that you guys, I don't know if you've been paying attention, but one of the commercials they've been playing on NBC, which I love, is the fact that they're really promoting, if you need to get the COVID-19, booster shot, John Legend, just doing an amazing job.
Wash your hands.
I mean, everybody here is just doing a fabulous job. I think they're actually the best spot that they're running out of all of them.
Seacrest is the booster guy on the radio. If you listen to the anything on iHeart, you'll hear Seacrest going, "Everybody, get your boosters!"
Oh God,
California's still on a state emergency. They've never lifted it.
Wait a second. Are we? Do I need to put on emergency music?
Yes, we've never lifted.
You better put your face condom on now, immediately, all of you.
I haven't put on my emergency music in a while. I need to put my emergency music on. Hold on.
Okay,
let me get some emergency music.
Speaking of emergency music, how cool was that story last week where somebody hacked all of the state-run radio in Russia and started playing an air raid siren going, everyone seek shelter immediately?
That would be gnarly.
That was pretty funny.
That is good.
Yeah, funny.
Man. Funny. Hold on. The Real Housewives of New Jersey. I'm in.
Okay.
I need a Guido chick.
Okay, I'm going to
kick your ass, dude.
Yeah, I need a Guido chick. It'll be
They
like,
are hot-tempered.
F you, Stretch.
They are they are hot-tempered.
Yeah.
It's crazy, me that we're still on a state of emergency, bro.
Dude.
What has our governor done for us, bro? He's kept us on a state of emergency this whole time he's been in there.
Well, that's because we're in a state of emergency.
Which one?
What's the emergency?
Can't you feel the emergency?
Dusham or Biden? Which one?
Hold on here. I got some emergency music.
Brandon
here.
or Dusham? Which one?
Dusham.
I got some emergency music queued up right here.
Awful.
This is emergency music. It's emergency music.
Okay.
We were in emergency the minute he was elected.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
See? This is emergency music right here.
Oh, Lordy.
All right.
Wow.
The hell is that?
It's emergency music. It
Doesn't
says
sound
so.
like
It says emergency. It says emergency on the thing.
By the way, this week, on the topic of vaccinations and stuff, I know another person in my age group that dropped dead this week.
Oh, gee whiz. Well,
Yeah.
how many vaccinations did they get? They got
They were fully vaxxed. Because
good.
they also had
Did they have
the diabetes and stuff.
Did they have the fully vaxxed? Were they
No.
fully? Did they have are they in the
Right.
16th vax?
No, they were fully vaxxed because they were like me. They were a fat guy with
They did the
diabetes, and he went and got everything, and now he is dropped dead.
We're not vaccinated enough.
They're not vaccinated enough. Did he get after he dropped dead? Did you take the other vax?
Yeah, after you
You
get
give him a vax
vaxxed,
after he
once
died.
you get vaxxed on top of it. By the way, if you die from the vaccine, is that considered a COVID death by their statistics? Because technically, you wouldn't have been dead if it wasn't for COVID.
I don't know, man. I needed to get the vaccine. That's all I needed to know because I needed to get the vaccine because they told me so on the promo on the TV.
I just
John
want to get
Legend
this
told you.
state of
John
emergency
Legend
done so people can come buy some motorcycles.
Exactly.
Hey, that's one thing people kept buying throughout this entire thing is motorcycles. Because initially they were like, at least I could ride a dirt bike out in the desert away from people and not breathe their air and die.
By the way, I also want to give a big shout out to St. Jude because if childhood cancer is a big deal, and if you are actually wanting to help something and not go into the tomfoolery of us talking about stupid vaccines, give some dough to St. Jude's. Seriously.
Always.
It's you can't go wrong with giving a little love to St. Jude's. So
Yeah. Children with cancer is a
That's
awful,
a real
awful thing.
That's actually a real problem.
Yeah.
That's not us making tomfoolery jokes about vaccines.
No.
Yeah,
So.
no, that is real deal, and that needs all the money you can throw at it.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Between
Man.
I mean, we do a lot of tomfoolery jokes. Like I talk about all the great shows they're promoting on NBC that are just so Supercross oriented. And we do a lot of fun and games here, and I call Stretch Brokeback Stretch because we're in Texas today. But in reality, all of that aside,
And you had to get them back.
yeah, all of that aside, we are dead serious when we talk about, St. Jude's.
For sure.
100%.
Yeah, St. Jude's is a good place.
Good place.
All right.
Oh, by
let's-
the way, Stretch, your favorite show, Real Housewives of New Jersey, is being promoted, and I know
I like
I know how
New Jersey, and I like Miami too. Miami, they're a little more plastic surgery'd out. I noticed,
Okay.
little more.
Now, did you get your fake boobs and your button extension?
No, but my next wife's going to have all of those.
Okay, got it. Okay, good. Congratulations on
Yeah,
that.
they're going to have.
Are we
all
still
of
having
them.
an emergency? Let me check an emergency here. Hold on.
Yeah. Emergency. Right now, by the way, how many people have died because of the current weather system in Southern California? Because we know people can't drive in the freaking rain here, and we're legitimately getting snow in places where there should not be snow in California.
Well, hold on.
I anticipate a high death rate from this.
Yeah.
From people that don't know how to drive, you mean?
Yes, these people can't drive in the rain, let alone the snow.
Oh, yeah, you got a point there.
You know what I thought about yesterday that I thought was sucky? Friday night, it was...
I just pulled up the emergency 2012 background music here. Let's see what this is. Hold on. Oh, I like this. I'm like this. Okay. This is emergency. This is emergency here. We're having an emergency.
This is before.
Emergency, the TV show?
I have no idea. It could be.
Do you remember
Emergency?
Emergency back in the day when Adam 12 was on? And then
Johnny
they came
and
out
Roy, buddy. Johnny and Roy.
That was a great show.
KMG 365. Squad 51. They recorded that at Universal City, at freaking Universal Studios. And by the way, Squad 51 is actually the fire department of Universal Studios. Just FYI.
Oh,
I know everybody wanted to know that. So that's a national emergency.
No, that was awesome.
And that's because they were broadcasting out there and you were like,
yeah,
you were watching.
Oh, dude, I watch that all the time. Rampart's actually County USC. Just so you know. I mean, not that you need to know that, but that's Rampart.
Hey, speaking of County USC, I got locked in my building over there the other day.
I'm having an emergency right now, Stretch. Hold on.
I'm freaking out. I don't even know why.
You should be freaking out.
Starting
By the
to
way,
go up.
I hope everybody's got their like 17th or 18th vaccine boosterisms. The new vaccine booster, by the way, they put up your butthole.
Oh.
So
That's only in China.
No.
Don't you spread misinformation. We'll cancel you.
WeHo, they're doing it that way too.
We'll cancel culture you immediately, Mr.
Yeah.
Moto.
Yeah, they're doing it in Palm
You and shenanigans.
Palm Springs and Wuhan.
Yeah.
wow.
Palm Springs, WeHo.
Why are you transprophobic? That's what I need to know.
I'm not.
Why are you transphobic? That's what I need to know. Yeah, this is not right, Moto Man.
I'm an emergency right now. Okay, so you guys just.
I am too. I think I caught it also.
You got the emergency?
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm lacking on the boosters too.
Oh yeah, you need to.
I think I'm dying.
What booster number are you up to? Yeah, that's 16, 17?
Should be on.
I'm
You should
only
be on
on
20
like,
by now.
I'm only on like 13.
13? Oh,
Yeah, I'm way behind. I'm gonna die.
You're totally gonna die of the COVIDs, dude. You're gonna
dead.
die.
Oh my
You're
god,
dead.
I have a sniffle.
You're already dead.
You're dead. Stretch, how many boosterizings are you up to now?
I've had 3 or 4 shots.
3 or 4 shots?
Yeah.
Which one did they put in your butt?
I have not been fortunate enough yet to get that one. I'm gonna have to go to China, and they'll be like, "Oh, this one in the butt for the big guy."
Big brown die.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I have a picture of Jason playing the Supercross like road game at A1 in 2021, I believe. 2021. You were playing Supercross game over there.
If I had one of those sitting
you
at
would
the
be
shop,
playing with it right now here.
I'd be playing with it. We
Yeah.
can put one of those right here.
Yeah, put one of them right here. So,
If I played, I would smash all the little kids that were up there playing at the same time.
Of course
and I would
you would.
knock them down.
Burn their
and-
bike.
Yeah.
Be crying.
And I would, oh, look, your front tire fell off.
Yeah. Your bike's on fire.
Yeah.
Poor kids be
That's all I
crying.
did.
poor kids be crying. Stretch would be like blowing the whole thing out. Like,
Give me your money.
Mama, yeah, punk.
I lost my bet against you.
Who do you guys got?
Little
Any
biz
changes? Right now, I
do not
noticed
I do not have any changes, although I was really glad to see Dirk Diggler up there. And
That was
believe
good.
it or not, the fact that we've been harping on him so hard. Yeah, Ken Roxon, a.k.a. the Holiday Inn for everybody to get in his head.
I have him.